Hello, my friends. John LaRuffa here with another Unbiased unboxing. And in this episode, we're going to take a look at Stevens. This is a new game from Capstone Games. Looks very interesting. Let's see what's inside. All right, folks, it is usual. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. And if you have, I really do appreciate that support. So looking at this game from the back, it looks like very interesting Euro style goodness right there. You know, you get a good view of the board, the cards, kind of a little bit of the player boards, although I would like to see a little bit more of that. But overall looks pretty good and interesting. All right, let's give it a slice. Okay. All right, so the illustrations look good on the front of the box. Now looking at what we got here, just kind of piled in there. So the first thing I see is this, Stevens. I don't know if this is like a history thing. Must be a history thing here. All right, so we got that. Then we've got our rule book proper. So let's take a look at this. I have not read the rules to this yet. Okay, so we're getting in here. There's the setup. And we start on page 6 with the turns, player turns, different actions, different things you can do. Good. It looks like plenty of examples, which is good. I like that. Very happy to see that. So decent amount of rules there. About 10 pages worth or so. Oh, more than that. Okay, yeah, so about 13, 14 pages of rules. You get the end of the game, final score. And then we have the solo mode here. So the solo mode is an automa. And it looks like it is going to be, it says score track and such. So I'm going to assume you're going to be scoring for it and everything like that. So it's not going to just be a beat your own score. And then we've got some iconography on the back, which is good. Let's check out these components, shall we? So we have the usual Euro cubes in various colors. We also have some plastic ones. These are going to most likely be with the glass, is what I'm going to guess. Then we've got our 4 player colors here with some nice screen printed discs in there. All right. And then some tuck boxes, which will hopefully fit sleeved cards, I hope, because you know me, I'm going to sleeve them. We've got probably a first player marker, which is a cannon, some bags. Let's take a look at these cards, shall we? I don't love shrink-wrapped cards, but these are little, so hopefully they won't have warped too bad. It could be all in my mind, but sometimes I feel like shrink-wrapped cards are more prone to warping than anything in like the usual polystyrene wrap or anything like that that's not so constrained on the cards itself. So, all right, let's get this open here. Okay. All right, so these cards do have a texture on them. Come on, there we go. Do have a texture on them. They are pretty, they're medium thickness. I don't think you're going to feel like you need to sleeve them if you don't want to, but I'm a sleever for sure, so I'm going to sleeve these up. Looks like you got some artwork in here, some old-timey-esque feel to it. So they have a clean look with the white in the background, but yet they kind of jazzed them up a little bit, which is good. And you can see the icons, pretty easy to read, so nothing too confusing there with this deck here with the different doors. And I don't know if this is going to be in each component. No, it looks like it's just specific to that. Let's take a look at some of these other ones now. Give it a slice. All right, now, in regards here, this looks like some kind of a state card. So, yeah, different colors there, different structures. Pretty simple artwork, but it's, you know, it's clean and everything, so that should be fine. Okay. Then we have another deck, and then I'm going to guess there's a solo deck for the automa. That's what I'm thinking that other one is. We'll see. Okay, and then here we have what look like letters. So literally like envelopes and letter cards with different icons on them and such. So I'm not sure what all that means, but we've got a bunch of those. And then finally this deck, which definitely has the feel of maybe an Automa, because I could see different scores there, perhaps. Yeah. Duraco do Jogo Solo. All right, so you've got... Well, let's just hope, because this is definitely not in English that I just looked at. Let's hope that these are just multi-language, because that would be a real bummer. I don't need that kind of headache at the moment, but I'm hoping it's just different language, because those rules were definitely in English, and this is the English release. So, what do we got here? All right. Well, this is definitely not in English. This is in English. Okay. So there's 4 different languages in here. I see. So here it is. So that's just giving you the English version. And then we have all the stuff that's going to drive the Automa, I guess, one way or another. Here, let's look at it the right way. So here's different people. Yeah, so, all right. That's going to drive us. And then we get a score pad over here. Mine got a little earmarked in shipping, I guess. And then let's look at these player boards. These look nice. Nice and clean, dual layer player boards here. Doesn't look like any warp, so that's a plus. Hopefully it stays that way. All right. Are these any different? They all look to be the same. Yep, so here's 1 player board per person, but they're definitely bulky and thick. And then we have the actual board and a couple of cardboard components. Let's look at the actual board here first. It is a tri-fold. I guess it's a bifold, right? I don't know, it's 2 folds. But here we go. So this looks more or less like, just kind of like a big offer board, so to speak, with cards in different places and such. All right, so we have that, single-sided. And then some medium thickness cardboard here for 2 sets of components. But mostly it's just, I see, like maybe those are player aids and a couple of different goods and mostly money. All right, so there we go. There we have it. Thanks so much for watching the unboxing. Really appreciate it. Whatever you do in the future, I really hope you have a fantastic time doing it. Take it easy, everybody.